सौराष्ट्रे सोमनाथं च श्रीशैले मल्लिकार्जुनम् उज्जयिन्यां महाकालम् ओंकारममलेश्वरम् परल्यां वैद्यनाथं च डाकिन्यां भीमशङ्करम् सेतुबन्धे तु रामेशं नागेशं दारुकावने वाराणस्यां तु विश्वेशं त्र्यम्बकं गौतमीतटे हिमालये तु केदारं घुष्मेशं च शिवालये एतानि ज्योतिर्लिङ्गानि सायं प्रातः पठेन्नरः सप्तजन्म कृतं पापं स्मरणेन विनश्यति।
Hi all, good morning, welcome back to my channel. I am here at Bangalore International Airport, Terminal 1. So in this video I'll be taking you to 5th Jyotirlinga, that is Baidyanath, which is located in Deoghar, Jharkhand. So it's around 9:15 now and the flight is at 11:30 and I will reach there around 2:30 in the afternoon. So it's quite sunny. So as it is summer, it's quite sunny outside. So stay tuned. I'll be telling you how much did it cost to travel to this place, and I'll be letting you know the mode of transport, the good restaurant which is nearby, and the hotel I stayed. So all details will be shared in this video. So stay tuned. See you guys at Deoghar. I have reached Deoghar. The flight landed at around 2 o'clock. The scheduled time was 2 o'clock, but it landed early. It was 1:30 to 1:45 around in the afternoon. So this is the hotel which I'm staying. It's in the background. It is called as Girija Sunrise, and I have booked this hotel for 2 days. So I'll be staying today and tomorrow. The price of this hotel is 3,815 rupees for 2 nights. So you have 2 options. One is the twin bed option, and the other one is queen bed. So you can choose, if you're coming here, you can choose accordingly to your needs. The room was okay, yeah, it was decent, not that spacious, but like it is more of a accommodative sort of option. So the only reason which I have booked this stay is the temple is close by. It is just 200 meters from this place. So I'll show you how far is it. So this is the accommodation, and if you go straight, if you take left and take right, you get the temple. So it's just 200 meters from this place. So I'll be staying here for 2 days, and day after tomorrow I'll be checking out. So this is how the stay which I booked looks like. So this one is the queen bed room type. Else you will get a split bed wherein one would be placed there and another would be placed here. So this is an with AC accommodation. So the temperature over here is pretty hot. However, due to cyclone, today apparently it is cloudy on the outside. So you get a wardrobe setup, and this is how bathroom looks like. So it's not that spacious, but I guess two person can be accommodated here easily.
हर हर महादेव, जय बाबा बैजनाथ। ओम पूर्वोत्तरे द्वैज धनिका निधानी सदा वसंतम गिरिजा समेतम सुरासुराराधिपादपदवम श्री बैजनाथम तमहम नमामि। जय बाबा बैजनाथ, जय माता पार्वती की जय। हर हर महादेव।
पूजा करना हो बाबा बैजनाथ में अगर अच्छे से, तो आप बाबा विकास जिससे अपना नंबर बोलना चाहेंगे आप?
मेरा नंबर 9204508373
जी
विकास बाबा।
So this is Baba Baidhanath temple. So you can see that red thread which is connecting two temples. So this is Parvati temple, by the way, and this is Baba Baidhanath. So this denotes the binding of Shiva and Parvati. So this is the only Jyotirlinga wherein Shiva and Parvati are binded together to the red threads. So it's around 8:50 now. So I could see the Shringar Aarti which happens at 7 PM here. And tomorrow early morning I've been told to come at 4 o'clock so that I get to see the Rudrabhishek and the first darshan. So as tomorrow it is Monday, so I've been advised to come early. So you get the Sheikh Darshan tickets as well. However, it starts at 8 AM. So instead of coming at 8 AM and collecting the tickets, we can come at 4 AM, wherein the temple opens at 5:30. We can get the darshan. So you get pandits here who will guide you. So you have to give a nominal fee to them, and they'll ask you to do some pujas and all. So if you are keen enough to do any Rudrabhisheks, so they have their specified amount. And compared to any other Jyotirlinga, the tickets for the pujas and darshan and all is not available online. So you have to come here and negotiate yourself. So this is Baba Baidhanath in the night. There are lots of people coming here to get Aarti, which has been done in front of Parvati temple as well. So we'll come tomorrow morning 4 AM and get the Rudrabhishek or the normal darshan. Jai Baba Baidhanath.
बैद्यनाथ विश्वविद्यालय के वैदिकों के द्वारा यह प्रतिष्ठित की जाती है। बाबा बैद्यनाथ आप सभी की मनोकामना पूर्ण करें। बोलिए बाबा बैद्यनाथ की जय।
क्या बोल रहा है? क्या बोल रहा है? चंदन दिए या नहीं दिए? हाँ और दी अच्छा आप कहाँ जाएंगे? कहाँ जाएंगे? यही जगह
भगवान मंगलाय चंद्रबलम तदेव विद्याबलम देवबलम तदेव लक्ष्मी पदे किरणं स्मरामि भावस्तेषां देशेषां पुनस्तेषां पराजय येषां विद्यावलक्ष्यामो हृदयस्थो जनार्दनाय हृदयोगे स्वस्ति नस्तानि च अरिष्टने स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पति दधातु मरुतः ऋषिमातरः सुसञ्जामानो विदधे कुजपयः अग्निजिह्वामनवः सूरचक्षसो विश्वेनो देवा अवसाखमन्यः भलं करणेभिः शृणुयामदेवा भलं पश्येमा च विजयत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गै कृष्णवासु ओम देवत्वं चित्तं पापकर्मं गुणवातनिसाय चित्तांगे पापं भट्टे नमः सर्वय कालो महाभूषानि कंत्राणि स्वास्वास्य कर्मणोकसाय
इतना को रोकना ऐसा मैं हम बोलेंगे तो इतना थोड़ी लेने देता हम कैसे लेंगे क्या तुम बताइए क्या लो
ओम सर्वज्ञानुसाराय अनुसारं फट स्वाहा
राज राज नमो नमः सदश्रेष्ठ तांडव रचयिता नटराज राज नमो नमः हे आद्यगुर शंकर पिता हे शंकर पिता नटराज राज नमो नमः सतश्रेष्ठ तांडव रचयिता नटराज राज नमो नमः गंभीर नाद मृदंगना तब के उरे ब्रह्मांड माँ गंभीर नाद मृदंगना तब के उरे ब्रह्मांड माँ नित होता नाद प्रचंडना नित होता प्रचंडना नटराज राज नमो नमः सत श्रेष्ठ तांडव रचयिता नटराज राज नमो नमः सिर ज्ञान गंगा चंद्रमा चित ब्रह्म ज्योति ललाट माँ सिर ज्ञान गंगा चंद्रमा चित ब्रह्म ज्योति ललाट माँ विष्णाग माला कंठ माँ विष्णाग
नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव
शिव शिव रटे तो संकट करे शिव नाम सार भजो बारंबार मूल मंत्र ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शिव कृपा बम चकाचक
जय बाबा वैद्यनाथ
जय बद्रीनाथ
हर हर महादेव नमः पार्वती पते
आज आम का विशेष अभिषेक
जय बाबा वैद्यनाथ हर हर महादेव ओम नमः शिवाय खड़ा खड़ा दिन तब न बोल
बाबा परिको का सर्वना
आज दिनांक 18 जून 2025 आषाढ़ मास कृष्ण पक्ष सप्तमी तिथि पर बाबा वैद्यनाथ का फलाभिषेक आम से बाबा वैद्यनाथ जी का यह अद्भुत अलौकिक श्रृंगार हर हर महादेव जय जय शंकर नमः संभवाय च मयोभवाय च नमः शंकराय च महेश्वराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च महादेव जय जय शंकर हर हर महादेव जय शिव
चले
जय बद्रीनाथ जल्दी
हर हर महादेव जय
अरे भा चले
जय शंकर बाबू नहीं हर
बढ़िया गट गट वासे एक नयन तू खोलो, एक नयन तू खोलो। बाबला
नमः पार्वती पते
हर हर महादेव। सूखे पंख में मुरझा पंकज, मांगे कन भर पानी, मांगे कन भर पानी। हर कौन कहेगा गंगाधर हर पंकज जो मुरझाया, उद्धार करो मेरी काया, उद्धार करो मेरी काया। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय।
शिवाय विद्यनाथाय ओम नमः शिवाय नमः, ओम नमः शिवाय नमः।
शिव
इधर से आइए आप।
ये दिया ले लीजिएगा, शिव पार्वती ये शिव पार्वती।
The streets are very narrow, so only two-wheeler can pass. The crossing of two-wheeler is also difficult here. I've got more of sweet smell. So this is also one of the exits of Baba Baidyanath. So there are 4 exits. So if you're coming with footwear, be mindful, because I got lost the exit which I took, and I was finding for the exit where I had left my footwear. So if you are booking the accommodation near hotel, I advise you to leave the footwear and come. Else take a photo and then come. Hi everybody, telling bye. I've got more of fashionable items. One more restaurant. One more street shop. So while you're walking on the street, you actually get the smell of sweet. So again one more. So I've got restaurants, more restaurants. So they're selling more of peda items here. So get this auto, not everywhere but
The next day.
Today is Monday and you can see the crowd completely. So I came here around 4 AM.
क्या को है चाय पिला दे बता दी यार नहीं पहने
गाड़ी भी नहीं अभी आन हो रही
माल आगे लेके अच्छा भैया पेड़ा नहीं
चल कुंडा मोड़ो चला जाओ। हाँ हाँ पार करो। हाँ भैया हाँ बढ़िया चल। चला तो हाँ चला बदल। तो सारे रास्ते वो भीड़ से।
A few hours later.
हाँ थैंक यू। When it comes to food, I would suggest you to take the food which is being provided in the hotel itself, because the food which was available in the restaurant of the hotel's own was good even when it compared to any other place, because there's one street which I saw yesterday which is in the vicinity of Police Bhavan. So there I could find more of junk food and other hotels. So near to temple there are very small hotels which will provide you I would not call it as unhygiene, but it was more of an open restaurant sort of setup. So when it comes to food, I would like to suggest you to go with the one which is there in the hotel. If not, then try to get a better food instead of having it in an open restaurant setup. And when it comes to the local transport, from airport to the hotel, they charged me 500 and they charged me 50 extra for the parking. So this was so there's a unit of taxi which was there inside the airport itself, so I took it from them. However, when you go outside, there will be people calling out for taxis. So if you are coming for the first time, I would suggest you to go with the one which is there inside the airport, book it from them, and then go to your respective hotel. Then when it comes to the local transport, yesterday I had hired an auto or tuk-tuk. So more often I could find these electric autos which was going here by there. So outside my hotel I could find one, and I told him that I wanted to visit the local places over here, and he said that he would charge 700. I asked him that I would be paying 500. He was like reluctant, because most of the people when it comes to asking money, they give a story that they are very poor, their family has been impacted of so and so reason, so they try to emotionally blackmail you. So just be mindful, check with your hotel reception for everything for a fair price, and then proceed. Else irrespective of what the person is, whether he's a guide, he's a priest, he's a pandit, or he's an auto driver, he will actually emotionally blackmail you, telling his own story. More often you get to listen that there is much of companies or factories here, so that they get employed and earn nicely. So their livelihood is very very poor in terms of economic. So just be mindful, just check with your reception and then proceed. So he asked me 700, then I told him that we could visit how much ever possible places, and then return back to my hotel. So I could see 3 places, which is Tapovan, the next was the Nekhaleka Palace, and the aerial viewpoint. and as it was drizzling, I couldn't see much places, and I had to return back to the hotel. While returning back to the hotel, the auto driver kept on telling me that there was loss for him. I couldn't understand what he was telling. However, at last he was telling that he was waiting for more time, and he kept giving more excuses just for 100 rupees extra. So upon asking him what loss did it have, because I was thinking that he was trying to explain his own family needs and all, but later on he was telling that he quoted a wrong price, and now he is regretting that he has quoted 100 rupees less. So these sort of stories they make just to grab an 100 extra. So I just gave him an 100 extra, telling him that before telling customer the price, just park your vehicle aside, take time, and then tell the price, and then negotiate and come to a final price, so that the customer will not feel bad that he's giving extra money upon dropping off. So this place, you don't have Uber, you don't have Ola, so this place is not much modernly bought up. So more cash runs here, and phone pay also goes off. So but people try to snatch how much ever money you have, is what I have got the experience. So I would not like to tell it as a bad experience, because people here are struggling for their livelihood. The only source of income is being as a pandit or as a travel guide, or as auto drivers. They have to earn their own living, and they try to when travelers come, they try to get more money so that they can have it in their pocket. So I don't mind giving them extra, but I guess there should be a fair price. So I did not check with the hotel people before going everywhere. So that is one mistake which I have made. So I would like to tell every viewer that please do check with your hotel reception, and then book your travel accordingly.
The next day.
It's Tuesday today, so this is my last day in Deoghar. Yesterday morning I got the darshan at around 6 a.m. So in total I had got this Shringar darshan on Sunday evening, Rudrabhishek, and Dhaga Bandhna early in the morning on Monday. So one quick advice I would like to give is, if you are checking in the hotel, just cross check with the reception. They will have their own pandits, because without pandits you cannot get into the Garbhagriha, and if you want a memorable experience, it's better you get the pandits and go inside. So the experience which I had got was more or less, I don't know what to say, but people here in the hotel are telling that I have paid 3 times or 4 times more than what the normal pandits take. So I would not call it as I've been looted or something, but this is my first time experience, so I don't regret it. However, a piece of advice to all the devotees who are coming to Baba Baidyanath is, please do check with your reception. They'll have their own pandits, and they'll get everything arranged at the minimal cost. So that is one piece of advice which I would like to give. This is very important. And apart from it, I have visited 4 places, 4 or 3 places. The first being Tapovan. This is a hilly area wherein Lord Ravana meditated, and Hanuman broke his meditation by breaking in the big stone, and the stones are formed resembling the caves. So if you are going there as well, there are 4-5 temples, and people come approaching you for guide. So I would suggest you to take guide, because there is much of going in between the rocks, and also he would help you if you're not physically fit. And reiterating again in Tapovan also, the Pandits ask you for the donation, and especially the temples over here, people will not take 100 or 200s, they charge 500 plus, so they simply write 501 or 1100 is what commonly I have been hearing of. So just be mindful. So I suggest you to ignore everyone and just keep moving ahead. And post Tapovan, I went to a palace called as Nikolika Palace, which is Sri Krishna's temple. That was also really good. And lastly, yesterday I have visited an spot which has got the aerial view, and as it was raining, it was not raining heavily although, but it was drizzling, so I returned back to the hotel. And today morning, apparently at around 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock, it was raining cats and dogs here. I could hear the thunder strikes. Don't know, in summer it is raining pretty well here. So today is Tuesday morning, you can see the place is completely wet. When it comes to the story of Baba Vaidyanath, so it is read with the Shiva Purana that Ravana had meditated keeping the linga, and Shiva did not appear, so he performed all the rituals which he had got over the years, but he was not Shiva was not pleased. He did not appear in front of Ravana, so Ravana took the last chance of beheading all the heads which he had. So upon sacrificing the 9 heads, when he was about to sacrifice his 10th head, Shiva appeared, and he asked Ravana what does he want. So Ravana asked Shiva that he can, Shiva can reside in Lanka, and he wants to take Shiva to his home place, that is Sri Lanka. So upon pleased with the Ravana's meditation, Lord Shiva gave a Jyotirlinga in the hands of Ravana, and said that this, if you keep this in your place, I'll be residing in your home. And he gave it with a condition that if it is dropped in the middle, Shiva would be staying in that place. So when Ravana was carrying this Jyotirlinga, he happened to take this through the mountain ranges, and when he was about to go for a nature's call, he happened to hand this linga to a shepherd, telling him that please hold it for a few minutes, I will just come back. When so that shepherd was none other than Vishnu's coming in disguise. So as the that Shivlinga was weighing more than what was expected, the shepherd kept it down in that place, and the linga got completely submerged inside, and it was this place, which is Deoghar. The linga was completely placed on the ground, and it was permanently established here. So that's how Baba Vaidyanath came into picture. So Vaidya meaning Vaidya, which is translated to physician. So it is also being told that those who have any health conditions, adverse health conditions, can come here and pray Lord Vaidyanath, and all their miseries or the troubles which they have pertaining to health and anything else will be closed off. So that this is the story about Baidyanath. That is the 5th Jyotirlinga I have been. So there are many rituals which is performed here, like Rudrabhishek. We have the tying that red thread above the temple between the Shaktipita and the Jyotirlinga, and you have something called as Shingar Darshan, which happens on every evening at around 7 o'clock. So just be mindful, because this place is not regulated much in terms of booking everything in the online, so you have to go offline. So you get pandits everywhere taking you around, and they do not tell the complete cost. So each person charges in different amounts. Few charge 5,000, few charge 11,000, 15,000, depending upon how you react. So my sincere advice is to take the pandits which are available in your own hotels. They have their own connections. Discuss the complete price and then please proceed, because the price which the hotel people told was completely less than what I've been charged. So I don't have any regrets, but if you're conscious about the pricing, just ensure that you check with your reception first and then proceed. So that's it. This was a story about Baba Baidyanath. Jai Baidyanath. So that's it for as of now. I am having the flight at around 2:45 from Diogar, and I'll be landing to Bangalore at around 5:15 or 5:30 probably. So this is all about Baba Baidyanath. So let's see in the next. See you all in the next video. I'll be taking you to Bhima Shankar in Pune. Until then, keep your health safe. Jai Baba Baidyanath.